What is happening, people? Welcome back to Geekin on Tech for the first time in 2026. I am your host, Didge, and with me, as always, is the homie Trayvon, Mr. Nerd with the Tech. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. This should be fun. This is a great tech time. I feel like right
Yeah,
now.
the new year, obviously, just in general, is the new year, but for tech folks, it's basically the lead into CES 2026, which you get so much wild stuff.
Yes, you do.
So obviously this episode is going to be very filled with that. But I do want to start off with you asking me off air about the Steam Machine and their leaked prices. So I feel like because this episode is going to be so heavy in CES and like the things like that, let's just get out of the way with that. Uh it was leaked via a Czech realtor like retailer,
Mhm.
and for their 512 model, and you know what? I forgot to put a banner, but that's fine. We can do all of that later. For their 500 for the 512 gig model, it was 950 USD, and for the 2 terabyte model, that is 1070 USD. Crazy prices, I think, very emblematic of sort of the time we're in now. But
Yeah,
I also want to urge that we all take it with a grain of salt.
right. It's it's all fluctuating right now because even some of the videos I've been watching of like people recapping CES, they've
Mhm.
been saying, "Well, we don't know what the price of this is going to be because of the fluctuation of the." I'm just like this. I feel like I hear it
It's
so many videos. I'm like, God. Yeah.
It's because the prices change so much.
Yeah.
Like just in terms of components and stuff, like obviously RAM prices have been through the roof. Um Obviously we've seen things about SSD prices going up. AMD and Nvidia are talking about bringing back I think AMD specific or Nvidia specifically is talking about we're going to re-release the 3060 because it's going to help alleviate shortages and stuff like that. So it's like AI, just to obviously we know who's the reason for all of it, is gobbling up computer components and it's creating havoc for everyone else.
It
And
is.
they don't know what to do.
Right.
So you can't put a price out today and then immediately before release or a week after release go, oh, all of our components went up, so we actually got to raise prices. Now you just killed your device.
Yeah.
So I think it's a lot of that, but it's a very interesting time frame. So let's say that these 950 and 1070 prices are accurate. Is that DOA for you?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be using my dock on my Legion Go S
Okay.
instead of considering, especially now because I dual booted it now, so I'm kind of
Right,
like,
fair,
let's see
fair.
how it works out. Because I don't know this, I was interested in this thing, but I am still interested in the controller. That's like the main thing I'm looking forward to now. Like this
Mhm.
sound cool, but now that it's this price, I don't know. I didn't think it would be this much. I don't know if it. I don't know. The specs aren't that much farther from the device I have. So it's
Sure,
like
sure.
for it to be that much more, like 600. I mean, granted, I did get this thing on sale, but still like $600 more almost. I don't know. I don't think that's kind of worth it to me. Um, we'll see.
Yeah,
Maybe the price will be different by the time it come out. I don't know. I don't know.
yeah, and that's the thing. Like, obviously, like I said, this is leaked from a Czech retailer. Uh, to my knowledge, and I found out earlier today for the first time that I thought Valve only sold direct to consumer anyway. So the fact that it was a retailer saying like, "Hey, this is," and I, honestly, somebody found like in the back end of their code or whatever,
Hmm.
like the website code, but also like for a retailer to have that for like I said, a company who I had assumed only sold direct to consumer, it was I was already like, we should take this with a grain of salt. I spoke with Isaac. He was saying that where he's from, Valve does put their devices in stores. So obviously it could
Mm.
be a situation like that here. So I guess that leads a little bit more to I guess credibility to it, but also still it was still on the back end of their thing. Like granted, maybe that's just because they didn't want to release prices, but it's like that could be a placeholder price.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what it equated out to in Czech dollars. but obviously we equated it to US dollars here for this. And who's to say if that's not a placeholder in their denomination? So
Right.
a lot of people are very upset right now. A lot of people are scared about the pricing. A lot of people are like, "Oh, well, this isn't going to be the savior that we thought it was." And I think that's the bigger story. This was never going to be the savior that you thought it was.
Yeah, no. It was never gonna be that.
Like it was always going to be. This was going to be a device that a lot of people were going to like. A lot of people were going to probably want, and it would. I think it would have still been a net good for just gaming in general.
Hmm.
This wasn't going to be the next, Nintendo, PlayStation, or Xbox.
Right.
It was going to be, well, like the Steam Deck is in the handheld market, one of those things that just sort of brings it to the forefront for people who aren't as enthusiastic, I think, is the best way to put it.
No, that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, I feel like this will bring people down on this device at least. They're like, I don't know, Valve. We're happy about this thing, but I don't know now. I don't know. That's why they didn't give us the price when they first announced it. Okay, they
Yeah,
didn't know what to do with it. They're like, I don't know. Like, if we tell y'all a price, it might not stay like that. We can't keep changing it. You
right.
know.
I
Um,
mean,
I
I
don't know.
think it is what it is. It's going to be an interesting device at the end of the day, which is,
Yeah,
I guess, the biggest deal.
yeah.
It does lead us right into, I think, the heart of our show, CES, where they
Yes.
announced many thing computers. If you named it, they put a computer
Listen,
into it. I want to first talk about this, the mini of random laptops, like
listen.
the lap. So the first one I wanted to talk about is this dual screen laptop by Asus. Like, it might be hard for you guys to see in this picture. This is like really the only promotional picture we have from it, but that at the bottom there is the like the keyboard. Like, this is a dual screen laptop.
Yeah,
It's two 3K displays. Apparently it's super thin. Like, this is cool.
it is cool. I bet that price is 4,000. Oh,
I
I just can't. I just feel like that's a grip, whatever that is,
I didn't
whatever.
see a price. I'm
Three
gonna
K,
read off the
3K screens and all that. Yeah, no.
I'm gonna read the specs to you, and then you let
Yeah,
me know what you think the price is. All
because
right. So we got an Intel Core Ultra 9 processor,
hmm
uh RTX 5090 laptop GPU.
there you go, right
Already
there.
told
That's the piece right there. That's it, right there.
I already told you it has it says dual 3K HDR
Mm,
monitor. Those are both touchscreen, by the way.
I bet they are.
Um Obviously it's configurable up to 64 gigs of RAM, up to a 2 terabyte SSD, M.2 SSD to be specific. And yeah, we do not still have a price.
Yeah. This is the nice concept
You
right
can
now.
you can get it, whatever the price will be. You can get a cheaper variety that has the RTX 5070 Ti laptop GPU.
I don't know how much cheaper that's gonna be, but um, it is very cool. Like that's the thing that um I feel like was it them that did it before? It's another company. Huawei I know did something like this too.
Huawei did one.
It looks almost like this. Like they did the same concept of two screens folded in. It has the keyboard thing, like all that. It's like the same concept. Um, I don't know. I'm not one of those people that I get a laptop and it kind of sits on my desk and I'll remote into it if I need it. So I don't really take my laptop. I don't unplug it. It's always sitting right here. So it's
Oh, I
like,
take my laptop. My lap because I have a desktop. My
mm,
laptop is the one that
okay,
goes with me everywhere.
this is
So,
my desktop technically. Like I use it like it's my desktop. So
which is fair.
yeah,
I could understand it for someone like that then, where it's like, "Oh, this doesn't mean much. You just buy the monitors." But
right.
when I saw it, because I carry around, it's actually sitting here on my desk too. This cheap, like, it's essentially a port. You can see how dirty and like messed up
Uh,
it is, but it's a portable extra monitor because sometimes one monitor isn't enough, and
no, that's no. Yeah,
I think having a device where I could just flip up and have a second monitor immediately, that would be so cool.
It would, yeah, it would. I
I'm
like
sure.
they got the kickstand on it and everything on the back. It looks like I'm
Right.
assuming it has a kickstand built in.
I think you
Um,
kind of have to for that second screen because you
I
see
wonder
how
if you
far
could turn
back.
he turn it to the side and do like a big
Oh, like
widescreen.
have it like a big book.
Yeah, like a or a big wide. Is it two like two separate screens or like are they like? Cause you
No,
know
they.
some of them they like they bend like it's like a one screen, but it's bending in two. Some of
So
them
it
I've
looks
seen.
like he got hinges. I couldn't find too
Okay,
many
okay,
extra pictures.
okay.
Even in their promotional. Let me go to the gallery on it. So I'm gonna share this one so we can go through the gallery together. So like they'll have it like this is obviously all of them essentially flat, but you could see at the top and probably better in this picture if I zoom it in some. You can see some of the hint like you see it's basically it is two screens, but it's very much hinged together.
Okay, okay. So it's not so okay. The Huawei's one a little different. How the Huawei one I saw, it looks like it's one whole screen, and it's
Ah,
just it's like a folding screen basically. So okay, so
yeah.
that's the difference. Okay, so this is two screens.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is literally two screens, which
okay,
is why so like if we look at the back of it here, I think it kind of
ah,
has to
okay,
have that kickstand
got it.
because in order to get this top screen to fit nicely or at least just not be flopping around, you kind of
Yeah,
got to have that bottom screen. It honestly kind of looks like the way that they do the laptop is backwards. Like you notice that the ports are on the screen side here.
yeah. The
Like
laptop.
that's interesting because most of the time it's on the part of like the keyboard. So I don't know. They're doing a lot of interesting stuff
Well,
with
that
this.
is the part of the keyboard, right? Is this the one where you can put the keyboard on the screen too?
No, so you're
Oh, it's not
thinking
like that.
of
Okay,
so
okay.
this is literally it looks like
It
it
works
must
just like this all the time.
yeah, I
Looks
think
like
you
ports on the right side too on this picture.
oh yeah, it sure does. Let me zoom in there.
It's like memory card slot, maybe
Yeah,
a
memory card slot,
USB and a
USB
USB C.
A and C.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it looks like
And then just to go back to this side to see that's probably like they're charging HDMI, another
HDMI,
USB A,
USB
C, and
C,
then
headphone.
yeah, so you get a good amount of ports, which
Yeah,
whatever you're
that's
thinking this price is, but you better get a good amount of ports.
yeah. This is I don't know. It's cool. This stuff is cool. I've been seeing a lot of cool stuff during
Right.
this event, and I'm just like, I don't know. It's weird because like, is it the right time for some of these things? Like, are you really expecting people to buy these super expensive things, and also all this RAM and SSD problem, like all these price hikes of stuff that goes in these
Mhm.
devices? It just makes them all
So
just
that one, yes, they are expecting people to buy.
yeah.
The next two laptops I'm going to bring up after we get done with this one, both of these are listed as concept ones. So I don't think that
Uh,
they're going to be on sale. This is more so just look at some of the cool stuff that we can do.
yeah.
But to your point, it is an interesting time. But I mean, they're also
What else can they
doing
do?
yeah, I mean, I feel like you can't go a couple years and just say, "Hey, we're not going to put out new laptops."
Right.
And I think it's one of those things where that's probably also why you're getting some of the other computing devices that we saw, like the keyboard that was essentially a computer. I was going to bring that up later, but that's one of those things where, in my mind, that has to almost be a low cost option because
Yeah.
sure you're putting a computer inside a keyboard, but you're everything else about a computer you basically took away, and so that has to lower the cost. Now, something like this, where this is definitely ultra premium, this is to your point probably going to be 2-3 thousand, but it's I
It
don't
might
think
be
it's
worth it though to some people.
right,
You know.
especially having the 2 3K monitors.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's one of those things. Like I said, some of these other ones like this one here, let me find the front picture because I think that's a better picture to show. It is the rolling laptop by
Uh,
Lenovo.
yeah.
So this is a rolling screen. If I flip it over to this version, you can see it. I don't know. This is one of those ones, like to your point, who would want this? I definitely don't see a need for this. This is so like even behind that where it says Lenovo and everything, the internals of it. So it's not even like you're using it as like a display to show someone else.
Oh,
I don't understand what this would be for. Like I said, granted, it is a concept, so I'm not thinking too hard about it, but
it's
this is
fun.
just why.
All I got is fun. I don't know. It's a
Yeah.
fun thing, but it's not something practical. I don't feel like.
No.
I don't know. Like the rolling screen sounded interesting. They were like, I think I was watching a video. Someone was like, if you do web design or like you design a websites or something, I guess to show more of it. I would never.
I don't
This was
yeah,
just not.
I can't see it. And like the other thing, so like this picture of it, this is obviously it closed. Cool, I guess you could see your stuff at a glance, but I've never sat down with my laptop and been like, I need to get a quick screen.
Yeah,
Usually when I
no,
sit down with my laptop, I'm about to open it. So I think, like I said, obviously it's a concept device, so it's one of those things of can we do it? But I could never see this one hitting the light of day for consumers.
no. It's. I don't know who this is for. I don't know. Maybe I really think this stuff is just about can we make a rolling screen?
Yeah, and
You
I'm
know, how long does it last? How long?
the
How
thing
much testing have you done? Like,
the thing I guess I don't really understand with the rolling screen is I obviously I don't see it in the concept of a laptop, but I don't ever see the concept of a rolling screen. I just I can't think of a situation in my life personally, and maybe somebody else does, where I'm like, I need to roll up this screen or I need to roll it away. Like some of the other things with the screens that they're doing, like the art display TVs and stuff, I get that.
yeah,
Like those make sense to me, but a rolling display just kind of doesn't.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like something like that would be more interesting on a mobile,
Yeah.
possibly if it's strong enough. That's the only thing about this concept. Like the screen has to be strong enough to withstand or like whatever's rolling out cannot be. It can't be glass. It got to be some kind of plastic or something. It's just not. I don't know. I just that's all I think about when I see this stuff. Because like I said, I've used folding phones before. It's probably the same material that's inside of those.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I always think about the durability. That's why I don't mind fold because you can close it up. With something like that, the screen is kind of exposed. I always wonder how that goes.
Yeah,
Stuff like
like
that.
when it's in, and let me bring this picture back up. So this is it in normal mode, essentially.
Right.
Obviously, you could tell from the bar at the top that it's, and we saw it from when it was closed that the screen is still rolling over to the back of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just
I'd be scared to put this in my bag.
seriously, especially with that
That's
top
the thing.
edge, like that
Yeah,
top
I'll be
edge,
scared. It's
if
rubbing
that
against something.
it's rubbing up against something, that top edge, it's gonna hit something in your backpack, and then
Yeah.
now is your entire
Is
screen
it too
messed up?
soft where it can be scratched or the keys or anything?
Right.
Is it like I just wonder like have you figured out a way to make it strong enough where it can handle hits?
Yeah.
That's the thing. When you have the screen exposed, that's all I think about when I see
Yeah, so
that. Yeah.
that one's interesting. And then the third one I wanted to bring up is this one. And this
The
is a
widescreen
video.
one.
Yes. So this
Hmm.
is a video of it going from regular to widescreen.
It's interesting. It's cool, but it's just like I mean, this is now technically this is giving you like an ultra wide.
Yeah.
Sure, that is cooler than that other
So
one. Going upward is I feel like kind of dumb. This is cooler, and if you're a gamer, this might be awesome.
and so
Like,
let me get you a high def picture of that. Boom.
yeah, I think that's very.
This one is cool. Yeah. Like
Yeah, I do think this is really cool. Yeah.
this one I can see someone wanting to get. Now,
Oh yeah,
granted, I don't know. Obviously, I think you have a gaming laptop, right?
I do.
But you never use the
No,
laptop screen to game.
no.
I have. So on my laptop, it can game as well. And let me tell you, you after I would say 30 or so minutes, because it's too large to where you're tricking your mind to like I'm doing mobile gaming,
Right.
so this smaller screen is fine. It's too large for that, but it's also too small for, in my opinion, for like long-term gaming, because you're like, I feel like I'm not seeing everything. And
Why the big?
immediately
How big is the screen?
this one, it's a 16-inch display, and then it expands to 23.8,
Okay.
which
It's still not. Yeah.
it's still not great.
No.
Like a 24-inch monitor still isn't great, and especially a 24-inch basically squeeze down monitor.
Mm.
But like I said, I say all that to say this is still cool as shit.
It is. It is. Look, don't get me wrong. This is very cool. Is this if you mobile like if you are gaming like that on the go? Yeah, this is awesome.
And like I said, I think this one is also a I'm pretty sure this one's also a concept device. I'm trying to look and see.
Okay. I'm trying to see what I can't even tell you what the quality of the screen that I have on this. I don't even know.
It
I'm going to look right now and see what screen I got on it.
let me see.
Yes.
Yeah, so the concept so the this one is concept 2, but I feel like this one is probably more likely to see the light of day than the other concept one. Like I can
Yeah,
see
I agree.
gamers being like, I would use this one. Like if you
Yeah.
look at it, like this is how it's gonna look from somebody else
Okay.
seeing your screen. Like that's not a bad thing to see. Like
No,
you
it's
say if you're at
not.
like a coffee shop or something, you wild for gaming at a coffee shop, but you know, at least somebody just go be like, all right, I guess. Or even if you're watching a movie, like this is probably really cool for watching movies and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, I feel like there's a lot of applications that you could use for this one. It's kind of thick though. Like, look at this side profile. It's kind of
It
it's
is. It's a little
that's gonna be a big boy in your backpack. Like, I'm sure it's not
yeah.
the lightest either, but I would use it. And then I think those were the main computer specific ones. Obviously, we already talked a little bit about the laptop or the keyboard computer. I mean, I can show a picture for anybody who may not have seen it. This is it. But because it's just a keyboard, it doesn't really look that fun. Like it's a keyboard. I don't know what else to tell you. But the fact that they're putting a computer into it is really cool. Especially, I don't think this is the first of its kind, but I think it's the first from like a major brand. And they were already at my job already talking about how cool this would be, especially for like our work from home people,
Yeah.
where it's like whenever you have to come into the office, you don't have to lug around in a laptop that we're worried about you destroying or losing or something.
Bring in the keyboard.
Bring in your keyboard, and it comes with already a pair of Bluetooth mouse, so it's cool for that aspect.
I think that's what they're gunning for anyway, right?
Yeah, the whole line was about reinventing the desk, like the
Yeah.
office desk.
Yeah, I think this is a. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, that's cool. That's
Mhm.
great." I can see. Now, how I don't know how powerful it is, but
So, I mean, it sounded like
for
the
like a
specs for
developer or something,
no,
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's for more like office productivity.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I think the highest end is the Ryzen AI 7. I don't know how good that processor is. I'm not too familiar with the Ryzen AI processors, but they got some decent specs. Like you can get up to 64 gigs of RAM in it, up to a 2 terabyte hard drive or solid state drive, I should say. Very interestingly, you can get the eMMC memory. It can be battery powered, things like that. So like it can be as cheap and deployable as you would need for jobs where it's like your main day to day is probably being on Excel or just doing light office work
hmm
to maybe like low level data analysis. Like I don't think someone's going to be using this to do heavy developer work or anything like that, but I definitely think you can get the rest of the stuff done.
yeah, yeah. I think this is great for that. I was like, they're smart to make something like this. I feel like this is ready for the companies to snatch up. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, give us that order of 1,000 of these. Let's go.
Oh yeah,
That's
for sure.
that's no brainer. I feel like.
Especially when you're talking about not wanting to, like you said, give everybody a laptop or whatever. This this has to be cheaper than a full on laptop.
It has to be. It has to be. Now, if it's not, we got a problem.
Yeah, now if it's not, then it's like, all right, HP, what you doing? Like
Yeah.
you clearly aren't trying to get the market that you wanted to get.
Yeah, so that's interesting. I just read. I didn't even know my laptop screen is 240 hertz.
So
I
it's
didn't
a
even know that.
so that I will say that is one thing that is good about a lot of these gaming laptops because it's such a smaller screen. You can get like some of those higher end refresh rates and stuff like that without it really blowing the budget because
It's a
that's
16-inch.
yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
So
Cool. Mm.
that
I
is
need to pay attention to
everything.
that.
Yeah, so that is everything computing wise. And I do want to talk about the favorite thing that we've each seen from
Ah.
CES. Yours might be computer related. Mine is not.
Oh, yours is not computer
Mine is
related.
well, it's computer. It's not like a computer.
Hmm.
So it is not. So I'll let you go ahead first. I've been doing a lot of talking.
Yeah. So I don't know. Mine is. I was like, I kind of feel like I'm because it's something I actually want, and that's
Mine
like,
is too. So that's why I'm
and that's
jumping into it.
why it's the was it the Asus ROG X Real glasses that they just did.
Oh, okay.
Um, I thought they looked really cool, especially with the like the dock. I think they gave like got a dock that comes with it now, whatever that will work for the Switch and
Yep.
stuff like
Let
that, so you don't
me.
have to buy any extra pieces. I think that's cool because ever since they added to the Quest where you can input HDMI to it, I think that's really cool. But I'm not taking around the Quest headset on a
Sure.
train or a plane. But these, or I've been looking at AR glass for a while, like X Real. They've been doing them for a while now. And
Mm-hmm.
then I was like, I've always looked at them, and I was like, well, maybe it's time to get some now, because I think that would be cool to have a. I think they said a. God, I forgot how big they said the screen is for them.
I'm trying to
Um,
pull up a picture of them.
Real.
171 inch, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah. See, I think that's cool. Like you could do that. I think 240 hertz.
Yep.
I believe the screen can do. I just think the idea is fun. And they look a lot sleeker. Like they're starting to get almost look like just sunglasses. They're almost there. I remember
Yeah.
before when they first started coming out, they looked like bulky, extra screen under. They just looked crazy. These are starting to look normal
Yeah.
almost.
So
Yeah.
here they are right
And I
here.
just say they look good. They just look good this time. I was like, well, I like that.
Yeah, that style is nice.
Yeah.
They are
Still
still a
thick.
little bulky. Let me show you the
Yeah.
side profile.
And they're a little thick.
These these are way less bulky than I think any of the other ones I've seen.
Yeah.
But they
Some of
are
the ones I look, I'm like, oh no.
yeah.
But these look cool. I was like, this is they're really marketing it toward the ROG Ally and all that stuff, sure, whatever.
Hmm.
But they don't stop me from using whatever I got. They got USB-C port. So I'm good.
Yeah,
So I'm
no.
excited. Yeah. So
These ones are really cool. It's funny that you and I both went glasses.
oh
Um, yours are definitely more fun, like easy
Mhm.
to use, like stuff that you could use. I chose these glasses. They are very basic
What are
autofocus.
they?
So these are literally autofocusing lenses.
Oh,
So
okay.
I wear glasses.
Yeah.
And it's essentially for granted, these ones specifically are for to essentially take away like progressive lenses. So like people who need bifocals or things like
Hmm.
that. But
Oh, okay.
what I like I was more so thinking about the idea of like, okay, my prescription, it changes not necessarily a lot every year,
Hmm.
but sometimes it sharpens, sometimes it weakens. So I'm looking at it as if you can do this, all you need to do is just tweak the prescription and boom, it'll refocus into that new prescription.
Oh, so
So
these are programmable.
that's what I got from the article. Like
Okay.
it's supposed to
Okay.
automatically it says it's supposed to automatically adapt to your prescription.
Oh,
And
I
so
like that.
I'm looking at it as these could be the last glasses I ever buy. And I don't think it has any other type of like smarts outside of that because you can see they're definitely very thin. And every
That's
other
really
glasses
cool though. If you can program your prescription, then yeah, this should be the last ones you ever need.
that's
It
what
should
my
be.
thought is. So like I said, unless I'm misunderstanding the just sort of the technology behind it, I was like, oh, this is cool. I'm definitely here for that.
I'm scared they'll block this some kind of way.
Oh my god, don't
because
say
this
that.
messes with the market. That's the only thing
It
I thought about.
does.
I was like, oh, I don't. All them designer glasses that you see in like lens crafters, like that
Hmm.
just everybody like, nah, I just want these one pair that I can just keep updating every year. Like, imagine that, because they already fight with you when you go in there. But like, yeah, I just want the prescription, and I'm even go get I get my own contacts, my own glasses myself somewhere
Yeah.
else. But they always want you to get the high ones that's in there. I'm like, no,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
good.
for sure. They get so upset when you try to take it anywhere else. But
Like, just give me
yeah,
a prescription, thank you.
it's
Yeah.
like I said. I guess they showed them.
What's the
I
brand
guess
of these?
it's called IXI.
IXI. Okay.
Yeah. So right now, like I said, they're definitely designed for farsightedness and like the age related part. So like when it says that there's a sensor in there
I see.
to essentially activate when they notice that your eyes are trying to refocus.
Okay.
So my thought is it's obviously as your prescription updates, it should be automatic. Like unless there's gonna obviously be eye conditions where this wasn't gonna work for, but like
Right.
for
Right.
mine, where my prescription just sort of changes a little bit over time, I have to imagine that this would at least keep me in line a lot longer than utilizing the same old glasses that don't update. And
Right.
so I just went immediately to that. I was like, "Oh, this is starting to feel futuristic, where it's like we're doing a little bit more to address just eye problems."
Yeah, I think that's great if that's the way they work. I'm looking at the website now, trying to see. I guess it has some kind of sensor that it can notice when you're like squinting or something, maybe,
Yeah,
and it yeah, it
because
says
it says
fixed
it
lenses
uses
on
a
things.
cameraless eye tracking that is that's what does the automatically activating and stuff like that.
Yeah, almost ready to
And
replace multifocal. That's cool.
it
I
seems
didn't
like
even
they're
hear
still
about
in the
these.
honestly, I saw it. I was looking at an article. It was like all of the like some of the coolest things that we've seen, and one of their things was just outside of computing. So like just general technological advances that isn't about around consumer computing. So they had this. They had like the AI home cook thing, like the AI cooking thing. They had the robot that does the I think it just does your laundry. I don't know what it does other than that. They kept only showing it do your laundry.
Did you see
So
the vacuum that climbs the stairs?
no, I didn't see that one.
It's really slow, but I was just
I
like,
mean,
it will either it puts a leg up there, then it moves it up.
mhm,
It's very well, like, this is cool though. It'll take a
yeah.
long time to clean your stairs, but it
I
still was neat
mean,
that it could do that. I was okay. So so good,
considering my parents, they had a smart vacuum that almost fell down their stairs. Maybe they could
Ah,
use something like that.
now I didn't see it go down the stairs. I just saw it going
Okay,
up.
it went
So
up the
I don't
stairs.
know.
It might not.
Slowly. It only moved like 2 steps in the video I saw. I was like, okay, let's
Oh,
see.
I'm gonna have to watch that after this.
Yeah,
I didn't see that one.
yeah.
I do have a picture of the AI cooking thing. I don't know if you saw that. It's like
I
a
don't think
robot
so.
chef.
No, I mean, is this one of them things where you put all the ingredients in it and then you hit the button and it
Yeah, you kind of
does
do
it
it.
all?
So this is it right here. I'm assuming in the video I saw, I've never seen them adding anything to it, but I'm
See, that's
assuming
the
that
thing when you see those
I,
videos. I'm like, y'all had to put all these ingredients in here.
right
Like, come
every
on now.
every video I saw started basically at this point, not where the door is open, whatever's in the
Mhm.
pot is already in the pot. They'll hit a couple buttons and then it starts doing this thing. But I don't know if like that stuff to the side has it where it dispenses the ingredients or anything. But this is the way that I think that they should do robot stuff.
Okay.
You know, I don't think we need a humanoid robot like the one that does your laundry or anything. This is the way I think works, where it's like, even if you have to help it along the way, it's I don't need a robot walking around my house with me.
Yeah, no, make my bread for me.
Yeah, like do stuff
Do
like
that.
that.
Make
Be
my bread.
stationary because a
Yeah,
part of me is still like, I don't want to deal with you, an iRobot. If this comes
yeah,
alive and tries to attack me, I can take that out versus, a robot that's walking beside me knows my day to
yeah.
day and stuff like that.
I don't like that, and I feel like that stuff is this is cool, but having the thing walking around or whatever it's doing It sounds like something to be hacked. it just
That
sounds,
too.
it just
You
sounds
know,
like
somebody
hacked.
hacks
Then
this. What they getting? Oh,
yeah,
he likes to cook soup every Sunday.
yeah,
What you getting out of me?
yeah. That's yeah. This is cool, but yeah, that one concept that like help that I it looked like I Robot. That's basically what that one concept. I was like, no, that's not. No,
Yes,
please, y'all, don't do this. Yeah,
I keep talking about the one that does your laundry. This is the one that I'm talking about in case anyone out there hasn't seen or if you haven't even seen it.
I have not.
So every video I've seen for this, I think it's called Switchbot.
Okay.
He's you can see the laundry in the background. Like I only seen it do laundry, and I'm
Mm.
like,
Like a little bit of laundry, or can it like is it
let
lifting
me.
heavy stuff?
It's not
Like what is
lifting
it
that.
doing?
It lifted like a shirt or two, and
Oh,
it
see.
rolled over. It rolled slowly too.
Yeah. Mm.
Do I have the TikTok of it up? Can I pull that? Let me see.
I think we just need to stop with the robots. Like
Yeah, here's the TikTok
they're
of it.
not fast enough.
Uh,
A little
wait.
t-shirt.
Let me mute it. And it's literally just this.
Come
Look
on
how
now.
slow it's moving.
I'll be like, get out my way. Do this myself. That's crazy as hell.
So
I
it's
don't see none
that,
of that.
you know, but
No.
it, I don't think I would need this. I can
I
do my own
know.
laundry.
No, I don't need this. No.
Now, they might have me if they got a folding thing. I
Yeah.
told you you gotta if you got a robot that'll fold.
A stationary folding machine. Yes.
Yeah,
I can
but even
throw all my clothes in it and you fold all this shit up. That'd be
it could
great.
that would be perfect.
It would. That'd
Dump
be
it in
great.
at the top, let you do
Yeah.
whatever, and it just
Yeah.
that's where you would have me. But I can put my laundry in, especially if you're gonna be moving that slow.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. No. And then and the two shirts, no, that's not gonna work. What? No. Um, I don't know. So many things are weird. Uh, I'm more looking like I guess like for me, I kind of want live TV again a little bit, but I don't want to
Mm,
pay for it fully. So
you
I'm just
out of
trying to
streaming?
I'm trying to, I want to get like an HD home run is what I'm
Okay,
always looking at, and they had like a a booth and I did see a concept thing they just came out with that it won't be for consumers. It's for basically like a apartment building where they have like a whole apartment recording DVR system thing. So basically, instead of you needing multiple cable connections in each apartment, this thing just records everything and then it streams to the other apartments or whatever. I thought that was cool. I was like, okay, that's a neat idea. Um,
okay.
HD Home, I think it was HD Home Run. They did that. I forgot what it was called. I just watched it yesterday, but I mean, it won't be from me. But I think it was a cool idea. Their devices do work really well. Um, I just I want a new one. I want one that can do like with an antenna. I want somebody to come up with a solution that has like a really good antenna and the box thing all in one where I don't gotta I'm not trying to go from out my house. I'm not trying to do all that. Go and say put the antenna up there and shit. I ain't trying to do all that. I just want this shit to work. Just give me something that work, and I can just go from there. I don't want to pay for these live TV streaming services.
That is fair.
Mhm.
I get you. I didn't see that, but that would be useful. I granted now I got all these streaming boxes in both rooms, so it's not as big a deal. But uh, I, I,
See, I don't have YouTube TV or
so
Fubu and all that stuff. I don't got none
I
of
do
that.
have YouTube TV because I need it for my sports.
Hmm.
So I do keep it around for that, but I don't. To be honest, outside of that, I don't use it as often. I do use streaming more because I am very much a person who just puts on like a comfort show where
Yeah.
it may just be on so I can just have extra background noise.
Or- right.
And a lot of the times it's the same. Like I'll start from season one of the same show and then just let it play through. And so not having to worry about it being on air at the time, that's what's perfect for it for me. But honestly, I could probably just buy a DVD of the entire series and go that route. But that would be cool. Some of the more weird things actually no, before I get to that, Lego has their smart brick. Did you see that?
I saw something. I didn't actually. I was like, because I'm not. I've never been a Lego person, but I did
I
see Smart Play or something like that. I saw or something.
Yes,
Yeah.
so
What does it
it's
do?
apparently it has like a chip inside of it where it'll be able to know like see things like motion, orientation, magnetic fields and stuff like that. It
Oh,
sounds like it's gonna make it a little bit more interactive. I'm assuming
okay.
that you'll be able to do things like say you put like a fight scene or whatever, like you have the bricks for like a fight scene. They may move together closer so that way you can sort of simulate the fight or whatever and stuff like that. These bricks are probably going to be expensive as hell because Legos themselves are expensive, but
What I mean,
it
you
was
need it was so the concept is like a brain.
no, I think it's part of like a new kit. So like
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
a Lego person either. I recently just got. I thought I had the box nearby me. I recently just got a Lego set for Christmas. It was just the Star Wars logo,
Yeah.
and so I think say if it's that, but you could make it so all the letters come together. You have to probably buy that kit where it's like
Ah,
these
okay.
are all the smart bricks
Mm-hmm.
that can now do that. Like so, it's cool. I think it's definitely for Lego people, and again, it's probably going to be expensive as hell, but I guess it's nice to
Does
see.
that need RAM?
I didn't see anything in the
Jesus
article about it needing RAM.
God,
That would be crazy though.
it might a little bit at
It
least.
at least yeah, at least I guess a portion to do some of the different stuff. But that one was interesting. And then some of the more weird things that we saw, these could just be quick hitters, like the robot pets thing. This is the new you see some type of robot pet almost every year at CES, I feel like, but
Yeah.
this is this year's variety.
Okay.
Um they're
Sure, the
doing
kids will love it.
I don't know, these are ugly. I'm gonna show this to my
Some
youngest
kids
niece.
like ugly stuff.
I'm gonna show it to my youngest niece. I feel like she'll be terrified. Like that might
Are these
traumatize her
actually
for
coming out? Like, did they give a price for these
yes,
things?
all of these things are like stuff that are coming out. It's called the Alobot,
Okay.
and let me see. Do we have a price for it yet? Whew! The short neck one. So the short one over here will be about 1,000, and this one, the pink one, that can I guess that neck can extend, and I don't know why you would want to do all that, but it can extend to that portion. Will run you about 2,000.
Throw them away. What? Come on now, like 1,000? Who y'all playing with?
So it does come with a companion app where you can send messages with it. You can see its diary updates. You can play games with it.
No,
All right, I tried.
absolutely not. Don't
You
do
not
this to these parents. Don't
you
do
not
this.
here for this? Okay.
No, that's crazy as hell. $1,000 in this
A thou-
economy? No, no. For a little robot? No. A company
It's
I
a
never
pet.
heard of?
It's a
No.
pet. It's a robot pet. I guarantee they're positioning it as think about how much you have to spend on your actual pet every year. This is just a one-time cost.
That listen,
You're not buying it.
that might be true for those
You're not
people.
you're not buying it.
I'm glad I'm not a pet person. I'll say that
Okay. Okay.
because no, I guess you won't have to
Uh
get insurance for this thing
you might
for your
still
pet
need to.
insurance.
It's gonna
That is
explode.
true.
It's gonna
That's
explode.
crazy too. Oh my god, yeah, that's a mess. Yeah.
The next weird thing that I saw, very interesting, is the smart toilet. So this is just literally
Cleans
this
your
is more
toilet?
no, it's a healthcare device. So it'll when you use the bathroom, it'll
Mhm.
look at what either your pee or your poop, and basically give you health information on it.
Okay. I
It's
mean,
in theory, I guess that's
sure.
good, but that's a lot of data that you're giving out and a lot of unnecessary data that you're giving out to this company. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, it's that's the thing. Usually, you want to get it to just your doctor or whoever to look
Mm-hmm.
that stuff up, not
Mm-hmm.
whatever this is. I don't know. Um,
That's kind of the theme for this next one too. This is for the women folk out there. It's a smart menstrual pad. It's like again, in
what?
theory. it makes sense, but also something you kind of only want to give your doctor.
Yeah, this is.
Like,
I don't know.
especially in this country in today's environment.
Yeah, I don't think you want to give this information out. Definitely not. Not
Yes.
this information.
Yes.
No.
So that it claims that it says it's analyzing your hydration by literally monitoring your pee. And so for someone who
Mm-mm.
has those things where they are in a state that doesn't have good maternal care or just care for women in general, you don't want to have that information out. So this is an interesting device to have out there.
I feel like this
Again,
can be dangerous too.
it very well could be dangerous. Like I said, this is another long line, and some of these things here that they're showing at CES is like, why? It just had me start thinking, like, bro, we giving out too much data.
Yeah.
Too much data.
Yeah. That's. I think I saw what OpenAI and Apple Health or something are doing
Yeah,
something, which is so weird for Apple. I feel like. Oh, the Apple, you always talking about how you care about privacy and all this stuff, and that's their main focus. I guess is that
yeah,
part of the Chat GPT deal y'all had to put it like in Siri like
probably,
that?
probably.
Like I really didn't wonder. I was like, it's weird for them to do something like that. When I saw that, I was like, I wouldn't want to do that, but I mean, people. I've seen. That's the thing. People put their whole like uh credit report and shit inside of Chat GPT and stuff
Yeah,
like that, and asking,
people.
"What can I do?" To I'm like, "What the hell?"
Yeah,
No,
people don't think about what they're doing with a lot of these AI tools, and it is very, very interesting. Some of the stories that you see and hear, just about like, oh yeah, I do this with AI, I do that with AI, and it's like, you trust it that much? Because I don't.
yeah, that
I
data is
don't trust
saved somewhere, and
that data is for sure
that's
saved
it.
somewhere. So
Yeah,
that one was interesting. And then the last weird thing, it didn't have a picture. I saw it because it had an
yeah,
attachment.
Mike, it is crazy time.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
very scary times. I saw this last device because it had an attachment where the guy he was like scratching his head. So I was like, oh, this is an interesting head massager. Then I read what the device was and saw the other picture. Let me show you the new. Actually, I'm not even pulling it up. It's a
I'm
new
scared.
smart. It's a new smart hand job tool. It was so funny because I'm like, why do you need? Why does it need to be smart? First off, and the video I saw because I was reading, like I said, those articles about weird things that you saw,
Yeah,
and they had like attachment like that, those massager things, or they like tentacles, and it
yeah,
just like scratches your head.
yeah.
That's what he was using it for. So I was like, oh, this is interesting. It's like a motorized massager, like head scratcher type thing. Then I kept reading the article and it was like, yeah, you can attach it to your VR device. And I was like, oh my God. We went down, we went down a rabbit hole and I didn't want to go down.
Yikes!
And you can sync it to games and stuff like that. You
Oh
can
my
sync it to
god!
so
Oh
much.
my god!
You can sync
That
it.
doesn't surprise me at all. But it's like, this is where we're headed. All right. Well, hey,
Trayvon, they said you could overclock it.
I bet. That's. Oh my god!
Oh,
That is yeah. Okay.
yeah, so CES
Wow.
got something for everybody. That's a I wanted to end with that one
Well,
because
yeah.
I wanted to let people know if you have anything you want, it has technology in it. Ready Player 3 is oh that's a good one. But no, yeah, if you have anything you want technology wise, you probably can find it at CES. I don't
Yeah.
think we
That is.
even scratched the surface of some of
Oh
the
no,
weird
absolutely
stuff.
not. It's so much stuff they showed at CES. It's just. I'm looking at like a Govee video, which I do like Govee a lot. The
Yeah,
lighting,
their lights.
they've been generating a lot of different types of lights lately too. It's been really cool, like the Christmas lights,
Mm-hmm.
the curtain lights. Interesting. Oh, this is cool. Like only thing I know them for was just light around the TV type of thing.
Yeah,
That you could do.
other
But
than that, I mean, granted, they got smart bulbs and stuff like that. Did you see IKEA was there? IKEA has their
I
whole
won't be
smart
surprised.
home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so I guess they just started their whole smart home system. So they were there. And, from what I saw, a lot of people were saying that it was really cool. Like some of the design for a lot of it was just super cool. So that was nice to see.
Okay.
You know, IKEA isn't the most expensive, but it's not the cheapest, but
Right.
it'll definitely get a lot of people, and especially like some interesting designs with it. But was there
Cool.
anything else at CES that you saw that you wanted to highlight?
I don't think so. I think that was about it. I mean, it was a lot of mini PCs I kept seeing. There were quite a few of those.
Mini PCs and AI seem to have definitely stolen the show.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it really. I mean, the extra glasses were cool. And did they show the Razer Fold at the event, or was it just a separate event just around the same time?
Let me
I'm
double
I'm just
check.
excited for more competition in the foldable world. That's like the main thing for me. I'm like, I don't know what OnePlus is doing, but they need to go ahead and put out the next one, because the OnePlus Open has been out a long time now. From what it Open 2 or whatever you can call it. Yeah, I'm happy there are more foldables
It was
being
at
released.
CES.
Okay, so it
And I can
was
pull up
okay.
a picture of that for anybody who may not have seen it. It is very much a foldable phone. I mean, in my eyes, all of these foldable phones look the same. Um, let me
Yeah,
see.
this isn't. I thought this would look like more distinct, more different, but it doesn't. It looks Pixel Fold ish.
It's you've
Um,
seen one foldable. In my eyes, you've seen them all. I
I
don't
am very
know.
curious to see what the password book ones will look like if they do that.
That
I'm
design just sounds
curious.
so dumb to me. I
We'll
hated
see.
that iPhone design. That
There's been some
design,
other leaks of it, of the supposedly what the iPhone fold's gonna look like.
oh,
If they actually do that this year, it's gonna be interesting.
it looks so ugly. Why is it so stumpy?
Well, that's the one you saw. I think there's another one, another concept. Remember the guy? Remember, it's not funny. Remember the guy that got sued recently?
Yeah, I know he's still
He's
at it,
he's
ain't
still
he?
doing it. He's still
He
doing it.
he a bold man.
I was like, "What are you doing?" I was like,
He a
"He's
very
still doing
bold
it."
man.
But I mean, look, that concept looked cool. The one he showed, I was like,
I
okay,
gotta go look it up. Hopefully, it's better than that stumpy one because that
yeah, it
one
doesn't
was
look
like,
like that. So I'm
I,
curious, because I have my thing where I upgrade every year now. So,
ooh,
um,
look at you! I see
so,
you.
so we'll see. Um,
Is that gonna be
I'm
you get rid
curious.
of the or you can get rid of the Samsung Fold then, or are you gonna be two folds?
I don't know. I'm trying. I might hold on to the Samsung one until it breaks. I
Okay.
might just hold on to that one because they haven't improved it enough for me to even want. It's funny because Samsung usually makes the screen for Apple.
I
So
think they still are because I thought I
yeah.
saw.
So
I did. That is one thing I did. I didn't click on the article, but I did see the. Oh, is this the screen for this the
the
iPhone
iPhone
Fold
phone.
because it didn't have the crease.
I just the crease thing is so funny to me because I was like, you don't once you use it like an hour, maybe
Hmm.
you don't even notice it anymore. Like it's just whatever.
Okay.
It blends in. You're good to go. Unless you get some really direct sunlight that's showing it to you in the reflection, you're
Hmm.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't. I feel like that's always the thing that everybody talks about. Oh, you can see it less this time. I'm like, even the trifold one. I remember. Apparently the hinge is like a little bit thicker on one part
Yeah.
versus the other, so you can see the hinge less. And I was like, I don't know. The hinge thing never bothered me. That was never the
Yeah.
thing. I just wanted to look. I just wanted to look better because the first Samsung Fold was ugly, and I remember the
Fair.
second one came out, and I was all right. Now I get it. And it was also I was also worried like first iteration. I feel like Apple can do it where I'll be comfortable getting the first iteration
Hmm.
from them.
I mean, from what I heard with the iPhone Air, the first generation of it, all things considered, like other than like the battery, I think was like the biggest thing, and like,
Hmm.
I guess the camera too, but the camera was just they just made a bad decision. I don't think that was
Right,
space saving design,
right.
but all things considered, of like the obviously Jerry rigged everything did his durability and stuff, and like they knew how to make sure
It
it
would bend.
still was fine,
Hmm.
but they just missed the ball on, like you said, some of the other internal components, but I don't know. I gotta see a foldable device that really makes me be like, yeah, I want to get it.
I just
And
want to see if they could do the iPhone on the outside of it and on the inside it's like an iPad Mini or something. If they do that, where I can multitask on the inside, which I hope
mhm,
that, because right now, the iPhone, they don't give us any of the multitask except for the picture in picture stuff. That's
right.
it. I was like, I would like it where we could do split screen on the iPhone where I could put two apps on the screen. But if they do that on the iPhone Fold inside, I'll be happy with that. So
That makes
we'll
sense.
see. We
Yeah,
will
I'm
see.
curious to see what also come out of, like, obviously we barely scratched the surface on CES. I'm sure there are so many different stuff that will come out as we finish out the week and go into next week. And then obviously it's the start of a brand new year. We got to see what are the prices of RAM and SSD going to do for just computing in general? What is it going to do for gaming? What is it going to do for just anything? TVs, you name it.
Right.
This AI has the ability to make this a very interesting year in tech for good and for bad. And we'll be here to talk about it all.
Yeah, we will.
So, Trayvon, what do you got coming up? Where can the people find you before we get out of here?
You can find me on this show, Geekin on Tech on Fridays. Looks like Much Do About Nothing is gonna be on Thursdays.
Okay.
Um, I mean, as long as no movie coming out, I'll be there.
Mm,
And this
talk
year has a
to
lot
us.
of movies,
This year
so we'll
does have a
see.
lot of movies.
Um, I think that's it for me. I really, like I said, gaming is to myself. I'm not doing. I'm not trying. I'm not do that anymore.
No, that's fair.
Um,
That it's not for everyone. There are
yeah,
certain games that I keep to myself. There are certain games that I will stream. So I get you.
yeah.
But
Yeah, that's it.
all right.
Oh. I mean, I have my videos that I put out. Heated rivalry. I mean, that's been
Mm-hmm.
consuming my life right now, and I've been reading those books. And me and Jamie did a review of the whole season.
Yes.
So that was
So
a lot
make
of
sure you
fun.
go watch that. That was
Watch the
really
show.
cool.
It's
Watch
great.
the show.
It's
You already
not
got your
just
season
sex.
two and don't you got
Not
season
just
two and three?
sex. Yeah,
Okay.
we got season 2, and it's been confusing because some people are saying 2 and 3. Season 2 has been officially greenlit, but the boys have signed on for 3 seasons. So that's why
Okay.
people are like, "Oh, well, guess we're gonna do all 3." And like, let's see. Hopefully,
Mm-hmm.
yes. But yeah, I'm loving that right now.
Nice.
I'm
Okay.
on book 5 of 6.
Oh, I
So
didn't know you were reading it too. Okay,
I'm
nice.
listening. I'm listening to them on audio. Yeah, it's fun.
Nice. I'm glad to hear it. Well, run them views up on not only the series but also on Trayvon and Jamie's review, so that way you can get more of each. You can
Yes.
find me at DidgeD pretty much everywhere. I'll be gaming later tonight. I was probably not 7 like I usually do, just because
Um, yeah,
that's in
yeah,
30
about that
minutes.
now.
I need to go
Yeah.
get. I still need to go get dinner and stuff, but we'll be hopefully finishing out Silent Hill 2, and depending on how long that takes me, starting Disco Elysium. Sunday, you can find me on Geek Set Podcast at noon. We are moving to noon.
Okay.
So we will be earlier in the day. Monday, I think Jamie and I are doing Night Rain. So, catch me
Ah,
back on stream there. We do have to get Peak going, and then just obviously check out all the other different gaming videos that I'll be putting out. I've had those coming out pretty consistently. Go watch my one on Mexican Ninja. That game is fun, and I want more people to talk about it. It's wild title. I get you, very wild title. But let me tell you, the game is so much fun.
okay. I never heard of it, but
So
okay.
it comes out. I just played the playtest. It comes out. It says first quarter this year, so it's
Okay.
not officially out. But check out the demo on Steam. I think it's an open playtest now. So
Oh,
definitely it's a fun game. It's very crazy, but it's fun. So
okay.
outside of that, then yeah, here every Friday. But until next time, everyone, peace out. I should hit
Peace.
the end button.